All right, so yesterday was your first day learning how to operate an excavator, and today you're pushing over 30-some inch red oaks. How do you feel?
Scared to death.
Scared to death?
Mm-hmm. Healthy fear.
Healthy fear?
Healthy fear.
All right, so yesterday was your first day learning how to operate an excavator, and today you're pushing over 30 some inch red oaks. How do you feel?
Scared to death.
Scared to death?
Mm-hmm. Healthy fear.
Healthy fear?
Healthy fear.
So I don't know if you can see it. Had the excavator here. We'll get some more close up here in a little bit, but there's the stump. There's the red oak. It is a huge, huge red oak. We'll give you some exact measurements here in a little bit, and we'll actually look at the stump here and look at the hinge and everything else here in just a minute. But how are you feeling right now?
Nauseous.
Nauseous?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good nauseous or a bad nauseous?
Oh, it's bad.
Bad nauseous.
Bad.
Bad.
Scary nauseous.
Scary nauseous.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's our stump. Made my wedge here. Here's my hinge. Back cut came in. We had the excavator back here on the back side where I was taking my back cut in, and basically that allowed us to give a little bit of nudge. We didn't have to use any wedges actually on the tree itself. Here's the red oak. Big old red oak. Now one of the reasons we took this down was, you'll see it's got a lot of rot here in it. The tree was 100% dead. There was absolutely no leaves anywhere on this tree. And I don't know if this gives it any perspective or not, but this tree is super long and super straight. So basically, I don't know if that gives it any perspective or not, but it's a 60G excavator out there in the end with my wife. I don't know, this is probably, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So that's about a 50-foot section that's straight as an arrow up through there. There's the end we just cut. Beautiful red oak on the inside. Now it's a little punky on some of the outside parts, but that's all right. We'll be able to salvage that. This is going to go on the sawmill, and it'll go in the kiln after the sawmill. All right, so there's my wife for a little bit of perspective. We'll get a tape measure on this thing and see exactly what it is. We're going to lose a little bit of the outside of it. It's a little punky, but other than that, it actually is in pretty good shape. We'll see what we're going to actually do with that. Got a couple ideas. Stump, wife, red oak. Any final thoughts?
Just nauseous, and that was one of the scariest things I think I've ever been through in my life.
And I don't know if it gives any perspective or not, but literally right here's our house. And that's one of the reasons why we kind of made it a priority to get this tree down. It was looking a little punky along the bottom. The woodpeckers have been into it, but literally it's in our backyard. There's our house. Excavator we used to help get it out of the way. So there's the stump. It's, I don't know, probably 40 feet from the house. So if it would have fell towards the house, it would definitely hit the house. So that's one of the reasons why we wandered down. Any final thoughts? Feelings?
No, I
Points?
need some water and some Zantac or Pepsid or something.
Okay. All right, so this was the initial cut for the steel 500i. We just picked this up, I don't know, a few weeks ago, but I was kind of wanting to save it for this project here. This thing, we got the 25-inch light bar on it. It's the 500i. This thing ran like a champ. Cut the wedge, did the back cut, no problems whatsoever. Ripped through that red oak like it was butter. So, so far, my initial cut with the 500i, thoroughly impressed. All right, so we're gonna check out the stump here. It is that about 28 inches?
28 and a half.
Okay, and then what is it going the other way, roughly?
Oh. 29 and a half.
Okay.
At the widest.
Cool. All right, so we'll be able to get that on the mill, no problem. You can see here we cut our wedge on the front. There's our hinge and the back cut. And we did use the excavator there as a little bit of a push tool to make sure we got this thing going where we wanted, but actually really didn't need a whole lot from the excavator. And down here you can see beautiful red oak. Like I said, it's a little punky on the outside, so we're going to lose some of that. But we believe we're going to try to quarter saw this. It's definitely long enough and straight enough, so we're going to get a bunch of pieces out of it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut this into 9-foot long pieces. We do 9 foot. That way we can definitely get a bunch of 8-foot boards. By the time we dry it, if we lose a little bit on the ends, we'll still be fine. So we'll measure out 8 foot here. Here, if you want, take a, there's one of those killer things.
Where's it at?
Right there. You don't see him?
No. You're gonna just piss him off.
Oh, he's dead now. Okay. All right. So I'll hold this. Go down there. Where's 9 foot? Actually, give us
9 foot's right here.
9 foot's right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So hold your finger right there. Ooh, it's a little wet right there.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
What's your finger? Here, we'll just say the end of that right there is 9 foot. Okay. You like apples?
You should probably, like, for posterity's sake, you should probably put, like, some protection on.
I know, and I thought about that. I'm gonna.
Because people are going to come after you if you don't do it.
I know. Well, it's a little late now, though.
Well, why don't you run and grab it real quick? You got the four-wheeler right there.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get this piece out of here first. like butter.
Turtle, we're sorry. We're so sorry, buddy. We're so sorry. The tree was dead. It had to come down. Find your way, buddy. Find your way. He is cruising. Anyway.
All right, so we got it figured out. We're cutting this this oak that we just took down right here behind our house into 9-foot sections. We're going to end up with about 5 9-foot sections. We figured we'd have about 50 feet of log, but so that's pretty close. This right here is going to be piece number 3. There's piece number 4, and my wife is standing on piece number 5. And then we'll get up into the crotch. The rest of that up there, if it's salvageable, we'll use it for firewood. So that'll make some good firewood. So far, steel 500i. Cutting through this like butter. Obviously it's a brand new saw, it's a brand new chain, it's razor sharp, so pretty impressed so far. It doesn't bog down at all cutting through this big heavy dense red oak. All right.
I thought I saw it go loose.
Well, I thought I did too.
Hey folks, so we've got 5 red oak logs here that we plan to put on our sawmill and put in our kiln. And we want to ask you a question. If it was your wood and your opportunity to saw it up, would you quarter saw it or would you plain saw it?